Hi everyone, welcome to today's video training. If you are new to the channel, my name is Augusta. So today we'll be talking about deep conditioning treatment. Deep conditioning treatment has a great benefit for our hair. It re-moisturizes our hair, gives our hair strength and the shine it requires, and many other benefits. So when you are making your deep conditioning treatment, you need to consider one, the type of hair you are making it for, and the amount of emollients. They go in line with the type of hair you are making the deep conditioning for. So for example, let's say type 3 and 4. You want to increase your emollients a little bit, because reason why is that those type of hair dries out easily because of their super coil and curled the pattern of hair they have. Sebum from the roots of our scalp don't easily travel to the shaft of our hair, compared to type 1 and 2, which their own hair is straight, and the sebum from their roots or their scalp easily travels down to the shaft length. Okay, so because of that, you see type 3 and 4 hair types, they easily dries off. Okay, so they require product that has a little bit more, not in excess, a little bit more of emollients. Okay, because your emollients can be esters, can be for example lipids, okay, vegetable oils, so it can be those ones, and or esters. So you want to consider that when you are making your deep conditioning treatment or your leave-in conditioning treatment, which we are going to make in another video. So for type 3 and 4, you want to increase a little bit, not in excess. But type 1 and 2, you want to greatly reduce your emollients. You don't want them to be too much, because their hair is greasy, and now you are making a product with high emollients. That means you are not doing them any good, because you are just adding more oil to their hair, which their hair will become more greasy. So that will not be of any benefit to them. But with type 3 and 4, it will be of great benefit with their hair, for their hair, because it will lock in moisture inside the hair. Okay, because oil or emollients retain moisture inside the hair, because they act as a barrier for the water or humectant to lose, like for the hair to lose the water in their hair. So that's why you want to consider those two things, the type of hair and the quantity of emollient you are using. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let's go into the ingredients and see what type of ingredients we are using. Okay, here I have my formula written down. I have the phase A, phase B, phase C. I'm making a simple deep conditioning treatment. In my phase A, I have my water. You can decide to use infused herbs, okay? Or like for example, rosemary, chamomile, eucalyptus, or another type of herbs you find available to you, or you can source, and infuse it and use it in place of the water. Remember, we are using deionized water, so you can use infused water or hydrosol. Okay, you can also use hydrosol in place of your water if you want to get more benefits, okay, out of your deep conditioning treatment. So here is my water, okay, and then here is my guar and my glycerin, and then here is my phase B, everything combined here. So all the formula will be written in the description box below, because these are simple conditioning treatment. So I will be dropping the formulation down. It's not yet time for me to ask you guys to go to my blog to get the formulation, because these are very simple formulations. So I'm dropping the formula in the description box below. So here is my btms. I'm using btms, the conditioning emulsifier that I'll be using is btms 25. So you can decide to alternate it with another one. If you can't find btms 25, you can get btms 50. You can use centrimonium chloride and the other types. Okay. So I have my citrus alcohol here. Also citrus alcohol, you can use alternative like city alcohol or other types of co-emulsifier, because citrus alcohol here is a co-emulsifier. So you can use the other types as well. So shea butter and the almond oil, they are the one I'm using here. So this type of conditioning treatment, I'm kind of making it for my own type of hair. So normally if I will make for my own hair, I might increase the emollient to maybe 5, but here is 4%. And then my phase C here, I have my polyquaternium. Polyquaternium is very great for conditioning treatment or leave-ins because it helps with that sleep to be able to detangle your hair properly, and it adds moisture to your hair as well. And my essential oil blend is also here. Essential oil blend means that you can use more than one essential oil, but all in total must be 1.5% or 1.5 gram, because I'm a batch. That's why I'm using the same number you are seeing here. If I'm to make 200 gram batch, okay, if I'm to make 200 gram batch, so I will recalculate it. That means I will times everything here by 2, but I'm making just 100 grams, so I use the same figures. Okay, so and my preservative, I'm using PE 1910. Okay, so that's all about our ingredient. So I will go ahead now and heat this up and this up in a double boiler method. That's the method I'm using right now because I'm using glass bowl. If you are using stainless plates, you can go directly put them on the heat and heat them up, but I'm using glass bowls, so I'll use a double boiler method. Welcome back, guys. So here is our heated product, the B phase, the A phase. So we are adding our phase to our water phase. Okay, and remember there's need for emulsion to take place. We'll be using the emulsion blender for you to combine the oil phase to the water phase properly. You need your emulsion blender or emulsion stirring machine to do that for you. Okay, so I will add it here and go ahead and blend it. Okay, as you can see, it requires me to blend it. So I'll just add everything. Okay, just one moment. I'll blend it right here, but let me just bring my emulsion blender over. Okay, so okay. Okay, as you can see, the viscosity is high. Okay, if you don't like your viscosity to be this much, okay, or super thick like this, you can go ahead, reduce your btms, okay, or reduce your citrus alcohol. Okay, and then whenever you reduce, please don't forget, go and add it to the water. The quantity you reduce it by, go and add it to the water so that the whole formulation will become 100%. So when you allow this to down below 40 degrees Celsius, then you can go ahead and add your phase C. And another thing I want you to know is that this blending phase or the emulsifying phase, you don't really need to do it outside the your double boiler method. I'm doing it outside my double boiler method because I want to show you guys, because where my stove is, or my hot plate, is very far from where I'm videoing from. That's why I decided to do it here. But normally, if I would do it, I would do it on while the double boiler process is going on. So on the heat, that's where I will combine the two together and give it a thorough blend or emulsion. So here is our final product. So the temperature is already cooled down, okay, because I'm doing it here, the blending and everything. So the temperature is already cooled down. So I will go ahead and add my phase C. Okay. I'm using eucalyptus essential oil here. The smell is very strong. Okay, so after this, you can go ahead again, give it another blend again, or stirring to emulsion again, so that it will combine properly. And then don't forget to correct your pH. Okay, correct your pH to 4.5, okay, or 4.6, somewhere there is okay. So don't forget to correct your pH. So this is our deep conditioning treatment. If you want it to have more beneficial effects, add proteins. You can add some infused herbs in water or in oil. That is, in place of your almond oil or your shea butter, you can decide to use infused herbs in oil, okay, and in those places. In that way, you get more beneficial effect. Or you can decide to buy some active ingredients that are good for hair, and then you add it to your formulation, and that way you can get more beneficial effect. But in the near future, we'll be making more advanced hair products, okay? So please don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and subscribe. As you can see, to make a deep conditioning treatment is very easy, okay? All you need is your ingredients and there's essential tools to use. So happy formulating. Bye guys.